Have you ever wondered why change feels so difficult? The answer might surprise you. Your brain isn't trying to ruin your life, it's simply trying to keep you safe. Every time you face something unfamiliar, your mind hesitates. Not because you can't do it, but because it's unknown. To your brain, comfort feels like survival. Growth feels like risk. That's why the easy path almost always looks more attractive. It requires less energy and less uncertainty. Even when you know what to do, taking action feels harder than thinking about it. Your brain prefers familiar routines. That's also why endless scrolling feels so rewarding. It offers instant comfort with almost no effort. But here's the twist. Comfort isn't always helping you. It can quietly hold you back. If you've ever felt stuck, you're not alone. Your brain is simply following its natural programming. The good news is that this programming can be changed, and that's exactly what we'll uncover next. Most of your daily choices happen without conscious thought. Your brain loves turning repeated actions into habit. Think about your morning routine. You often do it without even thinking. Your brain prefers familiar patterns because they require less effort. The moment something feels unfamiliar, your mind becomes cautious. It treats uncertainty as something to watch carefully. Long ago, this instinct helped humans survive real dangers. Today, it often appears during harmless challenges. That's why choosing growth can feel uncomfortable. Your brain is simply choosing what feels safest. But safety and progress are not always the same thing. Sometimes growth begins exactly where comfort ends. Imagine the person you could become by taking one small brave step. That future starts with today's decision. You don't need a giant leap. You only need the courage to move one step forward. And once you understand how your brain works, you can begin teaching it a new path. Your comfort zone isn't your enemy. It's simply where your brain feels most secure. The hardest step is usually the very first one. Everything after that becomes a little easier. When you try something new, your brain sends warning signals. That doesn't always mean you're in danger. Sometimes, discomfort is just proof that you're growing. Not every fear deserves to be obeyed. Real progress begins with small, consistent actions. One step today is enough. Like building a muscle, courage grows through repetition. Every challenge makes you stronger. Success rarely appears overnight. It grows quietly through daily effort. One day you'll look back and realize those tiny actions changed everything. Don't compare yourself with other people. Compare yourself with who you were yesterday. Your future isn't built in one giant moment. Your brain loves rewards that come quickly. That's why comfort feels so tempting. Choosing entertainment over effort feels easier today, but that choice quietly shapes tomorrow. We all want results as fast as possible. Yet meaningful change doesn't happen instantly. Growth is a lot like planting a seed. You won't see progress on the first day. Many people quit because they mistake silence for failure. They stop just before things begin to change. The truth is, progress often happens beneath the surface first. The results appear only after consistent effort. Every small step adds up, even when you can't see it yet. Success is built through patience. Consistency beats intensity almost every time. Small daily actions create lasting transformation. Think of your future like a wall built one brick at a time. Each habit is another brick in that foundation. The greatest victories don't come from one huge effort. They come from showing up again and again. Many dreams stay trapped inside our imagination, not because they're impossible, but because they feel too big. We compare today's version of ourselves with tomorrow's ideal. That comparison makes the journey feel impossible. When the goal feels overwhelming, your brain searches for the easiest escape. That's when procrastination quietly takes over. The secret is simple. Shrink the challenge, make the first step impossible to refuse. Don't promise yourself an hour of exercise. Promise yourself 5 minutes. Don't try to finish an entire book today. Read just one page. Small actions may seem insignificant, but repeated every day, they become extraordinary. Celebrate consistency, not perfection. Every completed step trains your brain to keep going. You never cross a river in one giant leap. You reach the other side one step at a time. Your brain begins to trust action when action becomes easy. That's how small wins create a powerful life. The biggest obstacle often isn't outside you, it's the voice inside your own mind. Your brain constantly predicts what might go wrong. It believes fear will keep you safe. But fear isn't always a warning. Sometimes it's simply the entrance to growth. One small change in your self-talk can change your actions. Replace "I can't" with "I'll try." Confidence doesn't appear before action. It grows because of action. Every brave decision teaches your brain something new. The unknown slowly becomes familiar. When you look back, you'll realize the obstacle wasn't as impossible as it seemed. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's one of the steps leading to it. Every lesson you learn becomes another foundation for future confidence. Today you're stronger than yesterday, and tomorrow you'll be stronger because you chose to keep moving. Strong trees don't grow because of their branches, they grow because of their roots. Your habits are the roots of your future. What you repeat every day shapes who you become. Real growth is often invisible at first. The strongest changes happen beneath the surface. A single healthy habit may seem small, but repeated daily, it transforms your identity. Some days will feel difficult. Those are the days that matter the most. Other days will feel easy. Keep showing up anyway. Perfection isn't the goal. Consistency always wins in the long run. Every small success makes your next step easier. Your brain slowly begins to expect progress instead of comfort. One day you'll look back and realize the person you wanted to become was built one ordinary day at a time. And now the journey is no longer about escaping comfort. It's about becoming someone who naturally chooses growth. Every day, life asks you a simple question. Will you choose comfort or purpose? Your brain naturally reaches for instant rewards, but lasting success usually waits a little longer. One small decision can change the direction of your entire day. Discipline often begins with removing distractions. When your attention stays focused, your potential finally has room to grow. Time is always moving forward. The question is whether you're moving with it. Great achievements aren't built in a single day. They're built by stacking small victories together. One day, you'll stop and realize how far you've already climbed. At some point, you're no longer forcing yourself to improve. Growth becomes part of who you are. That's when confidence feels different. It comes from keeping promises to yourself. The comfort zone hasn't disappeared. It simply no longer controls your decisions. By now, something has changed inside you. The climb no longer feels impossible. The weight that slowed you down was never the journey. It was the fear you carried with you. Life won't always give you a perfect path. Sometimes you have to build it yourself. Each challenge you overcome becomes proof that you're stronger than you believed. The most powerful people don't climb alone forever. They lift others as they rise. Growth becomes even more meaningful when it's shared. Your courage can inspire someone else's first step. You don't need to know every turn ahead. You only need a clear direction. The moment you stop obeying comfort, you start discovering your true potential. Look how far you've come. The summit is no longer just a dream. It's within reach. And the most incredible part is this. The greatest breakthrough is about to happen. You've finally reached a breakthrough. Not because the mountain became smaller, but because you became stronger. Looking back, every struggle had a purpose. Each obstacle prepared you for this moment. The person standing here isn't the same person who started. Growth has quietly changed your identity. Comfort no longer controls your decisions. Discipline has taken its place. Once fear loses its power, new opportunities begin to appear everywhere. Real freedom comes from mastering yourself. That's the reward of consistent effort. The greatest door you'll ever unlock is your own potential. And once that door opens, there's no limit to where you can go. Remember, confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, one decision at a time. This isn't the end of your journey. It's the beginning of the life you were always capable of creating. One day, you'll notice something incredible. The challenges that once scared you now feel completely normal. That's because your comfort zone has moved. Growth has become your new normal. When you change your habits, you don't just change your actions. You change the person you see in the mirror. Your brain is always learning. Teach it that courage is safe, and it will follow your lead. The habits you nurture today become the strengths you rely on tomorrow. What once required discipline now feels effortless. That's the true power of consistency. And when you grow, you naturally inspire others to begin their own journey. Never underestimate the distance you've already traveled. Every small step has brought you here. Trust the direction that aligns with your values, not your fears. Keep walking forward. Your best version is no longer ahead. It's becoming who you are. Everything you've learned leads to one simple truth. Your future begins with the choices you make today. The door to a better life has never been locked. It has always been waiting for you to open it. Every step you take rewires your brain. Small actions repeated daily become your new identity. Your brain will always seek comfort, but now you know how to guide it toward growth instead. The secret was never motivation. It was the small decisions you made when no one was watching. Action creates discipline. Discipline creates consistency. Consistency creates the life you've always wanted. Look at how far you've come. Not because life became easier, but because you became stronger. Now it's your turn. Take Take one small step today, no matter how small it seems. Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for next month. Start with the next decision you make. Remember this whenever comfort calls your name. Your brain loves comfort, but your future loves courage. Choose growth every single day.